St. Paul's Choir School was founded in 1963 by Dr. Theodore Marier, and so we're just coming up on our 60th anniversary, and since then the choir school has really grown and flourished and thrived. It's a really exciting time. So when St. Paul's was founded, there were a number of other traditional men and boys choirs, but we were founded as a choir school, so the idea of educating the boys in music and academics and everything else was kind of tailored and tied together, and that's what makes us really special. Well, Fauré composed the Requiem for his boys' choir at the Church of La Madeleine in Paris. So one thing that's going to be special about our recording, of course, is we have boys singing the treble part, the top line.
On this recording, my favorite track is in the Fauré's Requiem, the offertory. And I really love the offertory because it has all kinds of things. It starts out with an altos and tenors competing. It's always up in the air and mysterious. You don't really know where you're going. And then comes the basses to add a low part to it. And then it switches over to a baritone solo, which is just low and deep and beautiful. And then in comes the whole chorus and pulls it together amazing.
And that leads to a really beautiful, effusive, magical, I hope, sound. It's going to be matched by our lower voices. There is a full orchestration, there is a chamber orchestration, there's an even smaller version for just 3 instruments. And so the version we're doing is actually one that I orchestrated from various different sources, so it's sort of a composite, a pastiche version, and we're going to hear all of those different tone colors and characters with the orchestra, with the boys' voices, and with the lower voices of the professional singers too.
It's just really nice to be able to sing with your fellow peers. And I especially enjoy singing with them because since we're in such a small school, we get to know each other very well and we're almost like brothers. Whether in singing or in focusing or in just learning how to do recordings. And I've especially cherished this time here because I'm going into my last year in the school. So I decided to sing and work extra hard for this recording.
Well, I've known about the choir school for years, but about 5 years ago I recorded them for the first time, a release called Ave Maria. For this recording, it's nice to have the boys down front, and we're adding a small chamber orchestra for different pieces, so I think there are a lot of colors in this performance of the Fauré. And the voice is very unique. Having more of a chamber feel for a lot of the pieces is very unique. You can really sense the excitement in the boys. Energy level is high, they concentrate to their best ability, and I really think they're giving it their all. They're quite a pleasure to work with.
Having somebody like Brad on the producer side is really what's going to make this project. Brad has produced everybody that you would ever want to hear in recording form. I think having Brad as our producer really is going to be the guiding light to allow this album to shine.